Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Mythgard in Middle-earth. My name is Corey Olsen, the Tolkien professor, joined as always by my friend Gryfflet, who decided, since he was waiting to head up towards Byre Tor today, he would come hang out in the lovely outdoor seating here in Forlaw. So he is listening to some mellow lute playing with the kids here next to the roasting pig. Thought this was a much better place to wait. I left him last, you may remember, at the empty refugees camp, and he thought that was a terrible place to sit until the next stream, so he decided to come back to Forlaw, where obviously things are hopping a little bit more, despite the icicles. So, how's everybody doing today? Good to see you guys again, and glad to be back here with Gryfflet. He's ready to head off and try to solve this problem. He has good feelings about Byre Tor, mostly because Byre Tor is one of the only it's one of the last few parts of wildermore he's not been to. So whenever the map is covered with little flags, he has a feeling like he's making progress. So that's good. Okay, and all right. So we are headed up. Sorry, the quest arrows or the quest rings there on the map confusing me just a little bit, but that's okay. We're supposed to take the north road through the Witchjaws towards Byre Tor, so that's why there are rings not in Byre Tor itself. Okay. All right. So I should note to self, don't go cross country. That's good. In fact, I'll just take the road. Instead of going the stable master, I will take the road straight from here. That's what I will do. Okay. All right. So here we go. Carry on. We are going to trot gently through town, and then we're going to put on the gas when we get outside of town there. All right. Okay, so Gryfflet is looking forward to heading north. We're going to connect with Horn and Gléowine and what's his face? Corodon again? Yeah. Okay. There we go. Oh, Gryfflet. Better put your hat on. There you go. Hat of invisibility now worn. And here we are galloping across the countryside. All right. Good. Now let's see. I think we still have some lore questions. I ticked off a bunch of lore questions last week, but I think I still have a couple left. Okay. Ooh, okay. Here's a good question from Melith1, who was asking... Oof. Okay, sorry. I'm trying to steer. Who was asking, what exactly is the old man who sits at the door of the Paths of the Dead, the one who tells Brago and Baldur that the way is shut? Is he just an old human, or is he part spirit? Is it part of the curse that he has to deliver the message? That's a really, really wonderful question. To which I don't know the answer. It's one of the things that makes it really wonderful. I always love the questions to which I don't know the answer, especially when I'm pretty convinced there is no answer, as here it was never stated. But here's how I've always understood that passage. Remember that one of the clues that we get about the identity of the man, one of the only clues I think we get about his identity, is that according to the story, we are told... Hang on. Another intersection. Okay, so I better go right, or I'm going to head up into the Balewood. Where does that road go? It looks like it just dead ends into the mountains. We'll have to find out. Okay, so I take your first right, and then the immediate left. Okay, all right, here we are. There's the highway to Byre Tor. Okay, so anyway, I think that the clearest piece of evidence that we get about him is, you'll remember that the story says that indeed for stone they took him, right? They mistake him for a statue. And remember, this is Dunharrow, right, which has those statues of the Pukul men all the way up. Now, I know that the statues... Hey, that's not a Rohirric banner. I can see that even from here. Oh. Yeah. Hang on, there's nothing... Wait, is the orc head the normal Beertor banner? So the symbol of Beertor is like an orc, a decapitated orc head thrown back in pain? Really? That's kind of hardcore. Wow, alright. Oh wait, I'm supposed to destroy them, eh? What am I chucking something at it? Oh. Okay. This is... Talk about inefficiency. I didn't know I was going to attack it. Like, actually hack at it. Okay, alright. Anyway, so... despite the fact that in Lotro... the Pukelmen are about 30 feet tall. The statues. Such is not the case in the book. And so, basically, they take him for a statue, on the way to Dunharrow, which I take to mean that he looks exactly like one of the Pukelmen statues. And since the Pukelmen statues look just like Khan Buri Khan, and as Mary says, right? Then I think that it is very likely that the man who warns them against the paths of the dead is not, in fact, any direct connection to the dead who walk the paths, but is instead one of those last... So, it's unknown, the history of Dunharrow, though it seems to be... The Pukelmen suggest that it is connected to the Woses, that the Druidon once lived there, worshipped there, whatever it was they did there, right? Whether it was, and remember, this is something that the text openly speculates about. Was it a tomb? Was it a shrine? Was it, what was, was it a home? Was it a refuge? What exactly was it? Not clear. Anyway, whatever was their history there, it was abandoned when they got there. It was abandoned when the Rohirrim got there. So there were no Druidon in residence there. Well, none, but apparently one there, who was old and died as soon as he delivered his message, as if he had only been waiting for that moment. Now, we know that Tolkien was very intrigued by the Druidon. They were a people that he, kind of latched onto and invented some interesting history for. And one of the things that he decided
not surrender
after the Lord of the Rings was that the Druidon, the Woses, should be connected to the Pukelmen, not only sort of culturally, but even literally. That is to say that they have a connection with these statues, or even can animate statues, or maybe in some ways become statues. It's not clear. It's mysterious. And so my theory is that the man who warns them was one of the Woses, one of the Druidon, who used to be there, who had some foretelling, right? Who had some foresight. The Druidon also known for their foresight. They were in Númenor, and they got out of Númenor. They got out of Dodge before it sank, because they knew it was going to sink, because they're foresighted. So they had some foresight, which is also presumably why they left Dunharrow. But so one of them takes it upon himself to, feels that it is important to deliver this warning. So he sits there. And my theory is that he actually puts himself into like whatever kind of thing that the Druidon are able to do with the statues, right? He either leaves an actual statue there that will animate itself, or he himself like goes into this like meditative state, right? He puts himself into this kind of stasis in which he like remains there until the day that he has foreseen, when the Rohirrim show up, and then he emerges from the stasis, delivers his message, and then dies. But that's I think what the what the old man is, and it's pretty cool. I don't know. I mean, like it's pretty nifty. I really like the Druidon. I sort of share Tolkien's fascination with them, and although I always admire Tolkien's willingness to sort of leave things mysterious, you know, kind of intriguingly mysterious, I wish he'd written even more about. I wish they'd written even more about the Druidon. Ethelwad is wondering if the Amazon series will choose to depict them. It's a great question. I sure would. Oh man, like an opportunity actually to integrate the Woses into the story of Númenor, like integrate it, not just to mention that they were there after the fact, which is what he did. Like he had the Númenor story written, and then he comes and he just sort of says in the essay on the Druidon that like, oh, P.S. they were also in Númenor, but they got, you know, they left early. You know, that's cool. It's a fun idea, but it's not a part of the Númenor story, right? The Númenor story doesn't include it. Wait, Gléowine is... Hang on a second. I'm getting dialogue from Gléowine? Where is he? I'm just hearing his voiceover? Is Gléowine speaking to me like, you know, like did somebody kill him and I'm expecting like a blue shimmery ghost to show up? You know, is he going to be with me always? Like, what? That's weird. Yeah, it's really not clear. It's really not clear about the relationship with Rock. You know, I don't know. Again, it's kind of mysterious. Okay, so all right. I searched the corpse and all right. Okay, I see. It started a quest. Oh man, so we've got trouble. There's trouble in Byre Tor. All right, orcs have planted their flags before the doors of Byre Tor homes as a trophy of their thorough efforts at pillaging, but perhaps some people have survived. Okay, we've got to search for survivors here in Byre Tor. This is awful. The orcs have taken it. Many dead men from Byre Tor lie strewn about the town, unburied, defiled by the orcs even in death. These men are not trophies of orcs, but brave villagers who fought to save their town. They should be given a proper respite in death. Oh, there we go. Okay. Instagrave. Fantastic. All right. Well, we better stealth up here. I have not yet been given a slay certain number of orcs. Oh man, boy, you know things are bad when they've built a pelvis fire right at the entrance to town. That can't be good. Okay. Oh, hey. Right. Yeah, thought you guys would see me. All right, Mr. Marauder. We'll do this. You know, Gryfflet's over level now, Mr. Marauder, so you just better watch yourself. You too. Mr. What are you? A scout? Pathetic. Oh, am I supposed to loot the corpses for some reason? Hang on, what's going on here? Let's see. The forces of Isengard have invaded Byre Tor, settling in as the new masters of this Rohirrim town. You should defeat the cruel new masters of Byre Tor to avenge the people of Wildermore who lost their homes. Yeah, okay, right. Defeat 8 orcs. That's what I was figuring. But I think that was the quest in question. All right. Excellent. Oh, hey, Cordovan. Glad you could drop in. All right. What's wrong with my equipment? I don't see anything yellow. Oh, well, we'll have to sort it out. Doesn't look too urgent. Okay, and so I'm searching for survivors, I'm burying non-survivors, and I'm killing the occasional orc, which I'm sure will come up in the course of time. Okay, so but I guess that's obviously no survivors in that house. That's not possible. Oh, a corruptor. Have they actually barred the doors? Ugh. Okay. Well, that's awkward. Right, I see you, Mr. Corruptor. Your horned mask is pretty scary. Okay, dead horses, very sad. Only one dead horse, but maybe some of them escaped. Okay, see, that's... I didn't think that orc head banner could be the actual banner of Byre Tor. When he said that they had defiled the banners, it sounded like they had just put the white hand over their banner. In which case, the implication is that the actual banner, was the banner of Byre Tor. And I'm like, seriously, screaming orc head? That's the plan. That's how they roll in Byre Tor. I guess I mean, I don't want to say what goes around comes around, but anyway, yeah, no, the horn there, that seems... Uh-oh. But winter came, and with it an iron... I'm getting a song? Oh, man. I can't hear a song. Am I supposed to hear something? All right, hang on. Let's see. I gotta go back. Okay. Well, is there music? I'm not hearing anything at all in music. I mean, I have the music turned up. What should I be hearing? I got the voiceovers. It's this voiceover, right? I'm getting no voiceover. My voiceover is max. Turn up the master just in case, but I should be able to hear it. Yeah, we did hear the stable master just fine. Oh, man. A voiceover song and I'm missing it? Let's see. Let's go back to... Alright, I think that's the first line of the song. Maybe it is styled as player music. Let me turn my player music up just in case. Oh, I'll make sure that took. Okay. Yeah, it did. Okay. All right. A city on a hill she was, strong Byre Tor, fair Byre Tor. From far across the plain her banners we espied. Okay, and she was a comfort in time of pain, time of want. But the winter came, and with it an iron tide. Oh, he's rhyming. That's interesting. All right, alternate line rhyme so far. Wasn't expecting that from Gléowine, mixing it up a little bit. Yeah, as you see, I usually keep my player music down when I'm on stream because sometimes I'll be like riding through and then, you know, sudden concert, you know, I'm in the middle of it and I'm like, blah, you know, it's blasting my ears. So I usually keep that off, but okay. So I thought there were houses I was supposed to be able to enter. Right? It's there seems to be none. But I'll keep an eye out for more Gléowine singing. Oh, there's the flag. Okay. They must have put flags to signal where they'd left survivors. That's candy. Oh, it's snowing in here. That's not a good sign. Yeah, holes in the roof now. Hey, anybody in here? Friendly hobbit. Oh, no survivors. Oh, man. Well, that's sad. All right. This corruptor has it coming to him. Pretty sure. I'm always interested when they randomly say Nazgul. Like, why do they say that? The Grishnak seemed not exactly afraid to say it, but you know, when Ugluk spoke with some scorn, perhaps, I should say, scorn of the Nazgul, at least sort of disrespect. And Grishnak was really uncomfortable with that. So yeah, it just always kind of surprises me. They just burst out with Nazgul. Horse of Byre Tor. Hey, right, they left some horses alive. That's nice. All right, we got another corpse over here. Excuse me, I gotta get up on the porch so I can attack this guy from behind. Gryfflet is doing an excellent stealth job today. Really brought his A game on the stealth today. Okay. Well, no, darn it, I'm still missing voiceover. I don't know where I'm getting no sound. I'm not hearing anything. Poor Gléowine has been silenced. Let me go back to, but winter came and with it an iron tide. What do we got next? We've got, and it was our day to comfort, our time to protect. From each corner of the land all would ride. To that city on the hill, strong Byre Tor, fair Byre Tor. Okay. Oh man, I'm so sad I'm for some reason oh wait, I didn't actually bury the dude. Seem to have failed to bury the dude. Hey, stop, Gryfflet. Knock it off. Gryfflet, what is your damage here? Come on. Didn't I bury him? Or did he already respawn? I think maybe... No, he's not around. Okay. Well, I'll pretend I buried him, because apparently I can't select him anymore. Okay. Oh, but there's an enemy flag over here, which suggests the potential for survivors. Okay, Phil. So it looks like I did get the whole poem there. So let me look at it again in full here. A city on a hill she was, strong Byre Tor, fair Byre Tor. From far across the plain her banners we espied, and she was a comfort in time of pain, time of want. But the winter came, and with it an iron tide, and it was our day to comfort, our time to protect. From each corner of the land all would ride to that city on the hill, strong Byre Tor, fair Byre Tor. Okay. Right, JJ, that's why I was surprised to hear the rhyme ending. That is not the normal style for Rohirric poetry. An empty, cold house. Well, the embers are still ablaze. I will take that as a symbol of the... the future. A good sign for Byre Tor. It's like a... oh, there's a corpse. It's like a little allegory of the town. There's a siege leader over there. Let's see if we can do this. I'm gonna seriously, I can't even. All right, I'm gonna try a stealth burial. Wait for this marauder to go past. Okay, now quick, bury him. All right. Ha! Buried him despite your attempts to shoot me. While taking arrows in the side, Gryfflet buries the body uninterrupted. That was boss, Gryfflet. I will never win back this puny town. Oh, well, we'll see about that. Okay. Another flag. Right, yeah, the corpses do unbury themselves fairly quickly. That must have been the problem with the other guy. Okay. How many more folks do I need to bury? Oh. Yeah, I can't really left click on anything, which is awkward. Okay. Alright, we're looking. Thoroughly ravaged. Oh, man, I'm 0 for Byre Tor so far. That's depressing. Okay, let's see. All right. Oh, there's one more corpse I need to bury. Oh wait, I finished this one. I've defeated many foes. It's true. There are many other foes that I deliberately left behind, but that's okay. Okay, 2 more flags. Oh, I've missed the 1st and 4th homes. I missed the 1st home. Okay. All right. Oops. I'm supposed to complete my search. Find the entrance to Nana's cave. Okay. I don't know. All right. Well, I mean, she did. I was there when she told us about it, so I guess, you know, that's enough reason to go search her out. Quick, Gryfflet. Yeah, you're not going to be able to stealth before that guy gets up here. Oh, there's a name. There's a guy with a name up there. Oh, wait, there you are. Sorry, missed you. Okay. Yeah, I will get out my tortoiseshell soon, but I'm only 4 levels up from everybody, and Gryfflet kind of enjoys being just a tad over level. You know, for those days when he doesn't remember that he's not a guardian. Okay, I put many to rest. Okay. Great. Alright. Is this a new flag? Or is that the one I just did? It's the one I just did. It is, yeah. And there's Foshnu. And a siege leader. But let's see what we can do over here. Well, that one's burned down. There don't seem to be any survivors in there. Now, here we go. Alright. Okay. Yes, I'm still having some serious problems with my user interface, which I have been for a long time now. Can't right-click on anything. Now can't left-click on anything either. So, that's awkward. Whenever I left-click on things, that's why Gryfflet keeps randomly running off in bizarre directions. No, man, I'm still O for Byre Tor. Come on, I want a survivor. Just one. So yeah, I'm using all keyboard commands to interact with things. Let's see. All right, where's the last, or the first, or the fourth, or whichever one I missed? Oh, it's a fur piece from here. All right, so just the home search is all I got left. Oh, there he is. Okay. All right. We'll see, excuse me, marauders and scouts. Come, oh, there's another dude with a name. Right by some loot. Fortunately, I have a new keyboard that has a delete key, so that's handy. And no. That's depressing. Tell me to look for survivors and there are no survivors at all. There's also no door out. Oh, there it is. Okay. We sure there's no survivors? No. Man. Maybe there are no survivors because Nana escaped with them all. Nana evacuated the town in time. That's what I'll tell myself. Total lack of survivors. Oh, they left some carrots behind. They took the okra, though, I bet. Okay. All right. So I'm going to assume. I'm going to assume. I can't even. Gryfflet, would you stop, please? I don't even know how to stop him when he just does that. I left click and he does that. I try to left click on the quest thing, right? And all of a sudden he's walking across like the yard. And I'm not even controlling him. Like, he's just walking automatically and I can't stop him. Okay. Torn down the enemy flags. Great. Yes, I did. I noticed that too. Okay. And then examine a frosty gust of what? A frosty gust of air. What? How do I examine a gust of air? Let's see, can I stealthily loot the backpack? Yes, I can. Whew. Thought when I clicked loot all, it was gonna make me walk straight into Kreetar over there. Okay. No problem. Okay. Frosty gust of air. Any particular gust of air? Is there a place I should look as the... Oh, there it is. All right. Well, Gryfflet, you know, you can't win them all as far as stealth checks are concerned, I suppose. So that's fine. Oh, that's an adorable little frosty gust of air. Hi, little gust of air. What's your name? No, hang on. I got it. Stupid help. Nope. Nope. Won't do it. Okay, let me stealth myself. All right. Key mapping. What's the name of the key mapping thing for interacting with like NPCs or other players? It's like the one that's mapped to the insert key. What's that one called? Let's see. Selection. Okay, select nearest foe. I've got that. That I can do. Select nearest item, right? Select nearest NPC. There we go. That's the one I want. Okay, select nearest NPC. I'm going to map that to... what am I going to map that to? No, can't do that one. Well, might not want to do that one. No, it's fine. Let's see. How about select nearest NPC, right? That's the one I want. Select nearest NPC. Can I do that? All right, let's do that. Fine. Great. Excellent. Now, haha! Woohoo! Okay, got it. Yeah, no, delete doesn't work. Delete is for selecting items. That's why I couldn't think. Okay, got it. Now I think I can select everybody without my mouse. So my mouse swiftly becoming useless. Okay, frosty gusts of air have appeared in Beertor. Perhaps there's nothing to worry about. But it's good to notice these things. Well, they are adorable little gusts of air. I can't see how anything could go. Oh, see, okay. Is there any way to click on, like, the dialogue bubbles without the mouse? Okay. I suddenly realized that this sudden burst of frosty air might not be a mere coincidence. Well, I didn't think it was a coincidence. The snows come again. Oh, man. Find out what appears. Well, what's ever the cause of that? I mean, like, Núrzum has got to be near here, right? Looking for. Have you guys seen a frost giant around here? Still trying to figure out what his deal is. Okay. Got more adorable little frosty airs. That is just, I can't even describe how vexing. Nice. Got it.
Cold air creeps in over Beertor, sending shivers down the spines of all caught within.
That's right. But Gléowine, why didn't you sing to me? Talk to the Orcs standing in the road. Yeah, the Orcs did not clear this place out. I hope you're ready to die. The boys are right behind me, and behind them, well, you'll just have to hope that you survive long enough to meet him, eh? Looking forward to it. Hang on, excuse me. Sorry, didn't mean to be rude, Mr. Orc. Just trying to click on continue. Look, Gryfflet is still running. I don't know where, or why, or how to stop him. How did I get up on the hill? Where am I? Who am I? What's happening? He still won't stop. Sometimes trying to go backwards with the keyboard stops him running. Sometimes it just doesn't. Okay, I'll try that again, Mr. Uruk Scout. Apologies for that. Really sorry. Right, the boys. And something behind him. Oh, almost had it. Almost had it. Stop. He won't. No, okay, so pushing backwards, it's like swimming against the stream. I can stop him, but as soon as I release the key, he starts running again. And I can't even turn him around. Go back up this way, Gryfflet. I can't stop you, but I don't know what. Oh, okay. All right, sorry, Mr. Uruk Scout. One more time. This is intolerable. Just won't work. I might have to, like, log out and try coming back in again. Oh, I was too far. It worked and I was too far away? Yes. Run away if I value my hide. But I won't let... Oh, you were just taunting me. Oh, I see. Okay. No, it's not a keyboard key. It's the mouse. And it's nothing wrong with my mouse. I have two different mice, and I've used them both, and they both do this. But I think that the issue does seem to be that the input from the mouse is like getting stuck. That's what's happening with the right click. Like when I right click anything, it's as if I'm holding down the right mouse key. And when I click with the left mouse key, it's like I'm holding down with the left mouse key. And it won't, like, believe me that I'm not. I don't... It's been doing this ever since I got my new computer. Which is excellent in lots of other ways, but... and everything has been great. I've been able to... I don't know. Don't know. Yeah, so I'm trying to use the keyboard as much as possible. Oh, there's the whole army. Oh, there he comes. Run the other way. Oh, I want to see him. Oh. Fine. I'll run away if I have to. Oh, the frost is coming. This way. Okay. Uruk's approach. Am I supposed to still run? Am I supposed to fight him? I can fight him, I guess. Alright. Mr. Uruk, siege leader. Oh, if I don't fight that other orc, is that going to mess things up? Oh yeah, I am supposed to defeat both attackers. Hey, come back over here. I gotta defeat both of you, apparently. Hi, sorry to leave you like that. I didn't even see you there. There was frost on my screen, and I was really enjoying watching that, so, you know, you understand how it is. Okay, so here we go, and I think I'm strong. Well, no, it's just that I have good leverage on you from here. Okay, but oh no, the ground is shaking. We're going this way. Here comes Núrzum. Oh, enemies are behind me. So why should I turn? Oh, here he is. There we go. He's got a big old club. Where did he get that club? Looks like he spent some time shaping it. It's not just a log. Right? It's a cool looking thing. It's like a club-shaped club. He spent some time whittling that thing, I think. Is there an iron band around it? Okay, Núrzum really put some time into his club. He looks like a construct. Look at his arms. Those aren't real arms. He's not a real giant. And he's got those icicles sticking out of him, which can't be comfortable. Yeah, he looks like some kind of construct. That just makes him even more intriguing. Which way now? Run north. That's south. Wait, but north is back into the... Run north. This way. Oh, wait. Right, I see. Run across the fields. Got it? Trying to follow the script here. Trying to follow the script. This way. Got it. Okay, so I didn't see it. Jump off the cliff quickly. Okay. Hang on. Hang on. Woohoo! I only remember staggering blindly away. Okay, well, so that didn't go very well. Where am I? North! Right. I'm north of Byre Tor, and we've got the entrance to the caves over by the Balewood. So I'm going to wait until I get sent to the Balewood. I'll keep following the local quests. Okay. All right, let's see. So here we are in the high knolls. Very cool, and we've got snowy grims and snow stalkers. Okay, so it's mostly wildlife, and the snowy grims are presumably, you know, side effects of Núrzum and the wintry weather. So this, no, I don't think, no offense, Mr. Hill Goat, I don't think you are what I'm looking. Oh, Gryfflet in the snow. Yikes. Okay. There's like a wicked updraft here, which is weird coming off of snow, but that's okay. So, got to go around, I guess. We'll go around, and we'll see what's up here in the high knolls, and if I can find anybody. Go up this way then. One thing I still use my mouse for is I can hold down right click and release it, and then that's okay. So if I mean to hold it down, I can do that. Steeping, huh? Have I discovered steeping? A cave. Where? I'm discovering all these things that I don't see. Oh, there. Okay, I see him. Right on. Ooh. Steeping cave. Very nice. Hello, Ethild. Hi, I'm friendly. I'm a halfling, not an orc. Are you on guard? Are you going to brain me with something? Shall I come up? You don't mind, do you? Oh, the Thane of Byre Tor survived, and some of his womenfolk. Okay. Ethild, yeah, you keep a watch there. Frithwin, you're tending the fire. Oh, you're cooking. I see you're cooking. Okay, that's good. And Ceolflad and Ranmald. Okay, so we got 4 women and the Thane. So did you women save him? That's very nice of you.
It's a sad thing to watch your lands die.
It's too late for you, but not for the others. Oh no. No, hang on, sorry. I'm still close enough. Good. All right, I've got to cook on you again. That's not the problem.
The White Wizard has taken everything from us.
The man strains as he looks at you, clearly in pain from his wound. It is too late to save me, stranger, but I am glad you have come. You can help us. But first, there's something I would have you do. I cannot do it myself, and I cannot send Ranmald in her condition. My son lies behind us dead in the snow where he fought off orcs so that these women could steal away. Will you lay him to rest? My sword is just here. I will not need it anymore. Lay it with him. Oh, man, okay. I can... Cliff... Nice. Okay. Wait, I thought I accepted your...
It's a sad thing to watch your
No.
lands die.
Stop. Darn it. Alright, try again. I'll try again. Face the wall, not the cliff.
It is a sad thing to watch your lands die.
No, it didn't work. One more time. This has got to be good theater. Okay. All right, Gryfflet, you can do it.
The White Wizard has taken everything from us.
Nope. Or maybe you can't.
It's a sad thing to watch your lands die.
It's highlighted. I wish I could just hit enter and accept it. Yes. Okay. Whew. All right. Now your sword picking up that shouldn't be hard. Got a keyboard command for that. All right. Oh no. Another one. Okay, Ronmald. What can I do for you? Hang on. Please don't think I'm rude. Gotta face the wall. Hang on. Next. Oh no. I need next PC as well as nearest PC, so let me just face the wall and try to do that. Okay. All right. Okay. There we go.
I'm afraid of what is happening to these lands.
You ask the wife of Aldstan's son if she wishes to lay a tribute at Ceolstan's grave. Ronmald closes her eyes sadly, and for a few moments seems unable to speak. At last she gives a quiet answer. This pendant, he gave it to me, and I have treasured it always. If it is buried with him, it will be part of me that lies with him. And so, by the way, Lotro is the only program that this happens with. So, like, I have no idea.
These are desperate times for
All
the
right,
Rohirrim.
and no. Excuse me, sorry, folks. There.
I'm afraid of what is happening to these lands.
No, it's not the only program I've run under Windows. I don't have this problem in other programs. Even other... Oh, am I stuck? No? Okay. Yeah, I just... This is worse than it's been. Like, the left click has been a little dodgy, but not this bad. Yes! Oh, second chance. Ronmald wishes to place a cherished pendant. Great, yes. I did gather that all 5 times. Okay. Alright. Hooray! Now I just have to find the body. Wait, where's the... There we go. All right. Let's see. Where are we here? Oh, it's like right here somewhere. I couldn't even see the cave before, so no shock if I can't find the body. Let's see, oak branches. Corpse of Valiant. Wait, hang on. There's no more oak branches. Wouldn't he have been defending the way up? Or the door? Probably not the door. If the rest of the orcs would have found them. Try up here. Oh, Oh no, I've got to collect the pendant. I didn't notice that. Sorry, I was so excited when I successfully spoke to her that I forgot to pick it up. Apologies. Apologies. Too rash. These multi-step quest acquisitions, you know. Sorry, Ethild. Yeah, just me. I'm back. I'll just be a moment. Got to pick up a pendant, which I should be qualified to do. Okay, right there on the same table. All right, and there we're picking up pendants. Now, I'm going to look for the body. Okay. Okay. Oh, right. Okay, now the body is a little bit of a ways away. Which is more what I would have expected. Because, again, if they were fighting the orcs all the way to the entrance to the cave, then presumably the orcs would have found the cave. Okay. All right. All right. So we've got everybody living in caves. There's poor Byre Tor all sacked. There's the mead hall burned down. That is so sad. All right. I think I head down this way. Well, the goats and the, like snow leopards all seem to be living happily together. All right. Oh, there's Cuthstan. Amidst the bodies of the slain. Look at that, in the midst of his slain foes. Oh, what a noble stand that was. Wow. That's like quasi-Boromir-like. All right. I shall bury Cuthstan. Here lies Cuthstan, son, husband, and father of Byre Tor survivors. It is clear from the carnage strewn about him that he was brave and strong. Not many men could have felled so many hale orcs. He sacrificed himself so that the women of Byre Tor could escape. Yeah, it's not highlighting it, is it? That's a bad sign. Okay. Here lies brave Cuthstan, who sacrificed himself so that the survivors could escape. Okay, right. So first I say some fitting words over him, and then I bury him. There we go. Okay. Okay, that whole, that little, when he automatically walks forward, walk backwards a little bit, and then click again quick, thing, combo seemed to work a little bit. Okay, as I recall, it was up around this way. All right. Yeah, no, waggling didn't help. It didn't highlight no matter how I waggled it. It was completely unresponsive to waggling. Okay. Let's see. All right, Marielle, you were asking last week, other than the rings, does Tolkien ever use the ancient artifact that imbues the wielder with power trope? Not exactly. I think that's not a common trope with Tolkien, like that a person is empowered, personally empowered by an artifact like that. The reverse, honestly, is much more common in Tolkien, of course, right? That is a person who imbues an artifact with power. Those who have power can invest part of their own wills, whether it be in an extreme way, like Sauron making the One Ring, but even in smaller ways, like the desire for vengeance against the Witch King, with which the Númenorian, the unknown Númenorian craftsman invested the Barrow Blade, right? That seems to be... dwarf runes seem to work kind of like that. Dwarf curses seem to kind of work like that. So the idea of somebody... And then, of course, we have other famous examples from the Silmarillion, like Eowl's dark and malicious spirit being invested in Anglachel, the sword, Turin's black sword. So there's lots of examples of the other way around, of someone investing power into an artifact, but somebody getting an artifact and, like, by dint of having the artifact, they become great and powerful in some way. That is very unusual. I mean, now these artifacts will work. Like, the artifacts that have been imbued with power will perform their function, right? So if some random dude who wasn't Turin picked up Anglachel and tried to use it, they presumably could, and it would still be a powerful sword. But again, that's a different thing. That's not what you're talking about. You're talking about, like, them personally being imbued with power. No, I can't think of it. But really, Marielle, to say that is to say, it's almost the same thing as saying that the power that tended to be imbued into artifacts was not that kind of power. That is, very few people imbued artifacts with that sort of empowerment, right? The Ring of Power did that on purpose in order to be able to, because Sauron's goal with it was to dominate the Elven Rings. Anyway, so that's, but yeah, I can't think of any other examples, because again, it almost implies, Marielle, that, the idea, right, that there's a magic artifact that if you find and use it, it will change you in some way, right? It will make you into a powerful being that you were not before. It suggests almost a kind of, that direction of things. Power coming from artifacts to people is very rare. It's very rare. Okay. All right. All right, so let me select... No, not you. Yes, you.
The White Wizard has taken everything from us.
Okay, let's see if we can do this. Interesting. So when I click, it doesn't click, but it does highlight it. And so if I click it again while it's highlighted, while he's running away, it works. All right. Well, that's something. All right, Keoflot, sorry. I need to give you a little bit more space, but not too much more space. Okay. Uh-oh. That's going to be tricky. My mam taught me how to mend hurts, but I cannot do aught to ward off so much death. I know, that's really hard. Okay,
War
that
is
worked
upon
again.
us. Down with Isengard.
This wound is no good. Please, stranger, find some yarrow if you can. I hope the snow hasn't buried it all. I'll need plenty of the leaves and some snow to pack it on with. Okay. Didn't work. Whew, close to the cliff. Here, Ethild, I'll try you. But I've got to get between you and the cliff. There we go. All right.
How could we possibly survive this?
What do you want, stranger? We'll survive here, mark my words. We women of Byre Tor are hardy. I believe you. We do not need your help. Well, come on now. You notice Ethild's fingers have turned rather blue, and she shivers beneath her stubborn demeanor. You should bring pelts to these people so they can survive here. Snow cat pelts. Okay, let's see if I can get this together here this time. Oh, accepting the quest by this, clinging on to the edge of the cliff by my toes. All right, that was something. Let's see here. Keoflot, I'll try you again. Oh man, I've got to do it twice.
1,000 curses upon the Orcs.
Yes. Okay. A quick double click seemed to do it. All right. We'll patch the Thane up. Let's see, maybe we can save the Thane. Where's everybody else? Did Nana get everybody else? I hope Nana got everybody else. All right, so I need yarrow, snow. Snow shouldn't be hard to find. And snow cat pelts. All right. Okay. All right. So so Mariel, I'd be interested to hear, Mariel, if hang on, there's another quest. Ooh, yes, first shot. Snowy Grims, right, can be found. I noticed that. Ooh, hey, it's working now. See that highlighted right up? Who knew? Okay, all right, that's fun. So Mariel, I can't think of any other examples. I'm trying to think of other items, of other specific. Oh man, this is nice. Always enjoy a nice scenic overlook. Which direction am I looking? I'm looking northwest. Okay, right up towards the mountains. And now I'm forgetting. What is... Look at all those little flags. Man, oh man. I am here. Wildermore. Okay, so right, it's the Limelight Gorge is just north of here. Okay. Okay. Just trying to remember what's right on the other side of the mountains there. It's the Limelight. And then the Great River. Okay. Cool. Just trying to sort of orient myself there. So yeah, as I said, I'm not sure. Maybe you can think of some other examples of magical artifacts, but they tend to be... That tends to be the direction in which things work in Tolkien's world, as far as I can see. The Dragon Helm. See, that's an interesting example, Phil. I'm not sure what kind of power the Dragon Helm is in fact imbued with. Alright, we're looting corpses. I gotta... Skinning? Okay, right, I gotta skin the pelts. My own self there. Okay. Oh yeah, actually now's a much better time to do lore questions. When I've got hunting to do for various mobs in the area. But when you're sneaking up on snowcats, you know you're having a good stealth day. Yeah, it's unclear exactly what kind of... I mean, of course, this is generally true. You know, very often in Tolkien, the... sorry, gotta fix my bleed there. Very often in Tolkien, magic is, you know, there's not a really clear line, right, of what is magical and what is not magical. And I think that the... I can't tell which part of the grim is the back. I'm having a problem with that. Anyway, so... yeah, I mean, and that's very often how Tolkien's magic works. I mean, I assume... You'll remember, of course, the discussion that the hobbits had with Haldir. You know, are these magic cloaks? And he's like, not sure what you mean by that, right? It seems, I assume, that the answer to the question in the way that the hobbits mean it is yes. That they are, in fact, magic cloaks. And yet, of course, you know, you'll notice that it's not really very... Clearly, yikes. Whoa, okay. What happened there? That grim messed me up. Backing away from that grim. Hang on a second. Let me just recover momentarily, Mr. Grimm. You did something very unpleasant to me. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Kobold Warlord, I agree with you. So see, right, you can move by holding down both mouse buttons. It seems like my right mouse button has some kind of lock activated when I click once. Yes, exactly. The left click, when I'm left clicking, it's acting as if I'm holding down both keys. Yeah, I agree. So it probably is a side effect of the right click button issue that I'm having. But since I don't know how to... I've been just trying to work around the right-click problem, but if it's preventing me left-clicking also, then, you know, we're going to have some problems. Oh, knocking me back, are you? Huh? What? All right. Maybe I should allow myself to heal a little bit before I run straight over to the next Grim. I think we've learned our lesson here today. Great. I don't need to hunt goats. I just need to hunt cats and grims. Okay, let me get some food. How about that? Yeah. I have really no clear idea as to why this is happening. And like I said, it doesn't happen in other Windows programs. Just Lotro. Alright. I'm going to assume this is the back of him. I'm defeating snowy grims, and I like to think making it a little warmer for the refugees. Can I turn off the both mouse button move up move? Can I? Let's see. Let's see. Where's that? UI settings? No. Input? Okay, hang on. No. No. Yeah, and I've tried to reduce the mouse look sensitivity to almost nothing. Because you notice how it keeps flipping my view around. Move forward. Camera? That's all I got. Up arrow and down arrow and W and S. Yeah, that's... okay. But if this is the one, we'll try that. Don't think I use that anyway, so we'll see if that helps. I still seem to be in a pretty good left clicking place right now. So at least we've noticed one trend. When it doesn't highlight them, that's when I can expect trouble. Oh, Gryfflet, that was deft right there. He didn't even make you bleed. Okay, that's only 3 pelts. All right, let's see. Well, that should that can only help, so that's good. At least if I don't run off a cliff, it gives me other options. All right. So I was going to answer another lore question. Oh no! He just did that thing. I'm frozen. I can't move. He chucked me around and took half my hit points, and I can't stand for that. Come on, Gryfflet, you can get him. Yes. I don't know what that special attack is, but it's fairly fearsome. This is why Gryfflet just does not mind being a little bit over level. Okay. All right. Oh, I still have my food. Okay. That's fine. I'm going to have... Wait, what am I eating? Turnip and bacon casserole? Well, it's got bacon, so it doesn't sound all bad, but... keep the turnips as far as I'm concerned. So, sorry, I was laughing just a second ago because I was seeing Ethelwald has another rap music lore question. Who do I think had a greater impact on the development of hip-hop, Run DMC or the Beastie Boys? Run DMC, no question. No question. The Beastie Boys, you know, their album was important especially for, like, helping it go mainstream, you know, because they were white. But no, Run DMC, no question. Run DMC are really, I mean, Run DMC's first album is pretty much the, you know, the dawn of modern rap music. So yeah, them. Though LL Cool J was right there too. I mean, LL Cool J and Run DMC both are really crucial for the launching off point there of rap music. But yeah, gotta go with, and also their stamina. After that first album, the rest of the Beastie Boys albums are not very good. I mean, they're kind of interesting. Some of them, I mean, they get kind of, you know, experimental and out there, and there's some of it that's kind of fun, but Run DMC went on to make good albums for some time, including, I love their last album that they released like 10 years later. What was it, like Hail to the King or something? I'm forgetting the title of it. I really like that one. So yeah, Run DMC every time. Okay. Let's see. Where are we here? We've got 2 more Grims. I still haven't found any yarrow. Where's the yarrow? Let's hunt for that. Okay. Let's go into the general yarrow region, and we'll hunt whatever Grims and cats are there also. So yes. Yes, Moondog, exactly. You get some bonus content here. Ethelwald knows that I've been listening to a lot of rap music. Rap music is, you know, hip hop is my latest scholarly passion. Hip hop music is simply the greatest work of linguistic art, certainly of the 20th and 21st century. It's like, you know, poetry died in the mainstream, right? When in the early part of the 20th century, they all decided that, you know, they were too good for rhythm and rhyme. Then, you know, sort of like most of the fun of poetry was all kind of eliminated. But in hip hop, linguistic art has experienced a magnificent revival, and it's just awesome. Yeah, and so Ethel, I'll give you a bonus hip hop thing too. I have now officially decided. So I've been listening through. I almost said reading. I've been listening through the history of rap music chronologically in my completionist way. Most every major album by most every album by most every major figure in chronological order, and I've gotten up to I'm in 2006 right now, so I'm getting there. And I've decided officially, Ethelwald, who my second favorite rapper is. Eminem is, of course, still my favorite rapper, but my second favorite rapper, Tech Nine. Oh, I love Tech Nine. He is so much fun. So, yeah, that's he's my second favorite rapper, definitely. Really good stuff. The sad city of Beertor from a distance. Still haven't found any yarrow. All right, there's supposed to be yarrow down here. Man, normally the herbs aren't this hard to find. Is it down the hill? All right, hang on. Let me snag another grim. Ah, Del the Funky Homo Sapien. No, I have not yet. What era is he? What's the date of his first album? I'm always keen for new recommendations because there's always a bunch. You know, I've been kind of discovering them as I go. I knew almost nothing about the industry before I began, so I'm learning as I go. Somebody tell me the date of Del the Funky Homo Sapien, which is a great name, by the way. Yeah, somebody tell me the date of his first studio album. Studio albums are what I've been listening to. Oh, wait, no, that's Beertor. What's that over there? That's something else. Oh, there's another town, and that's not Schulfig. That's something else. Ah, cool. And from here it looks unburned. Lovely. Okay. Now, if only I had some yarrow. All right, now hang on. I gotta face uphill. Oh, no, I'm good here, I think. All right. Left click working fine now. You've driven back a number of the snowy grims. Yes, I have. Okay. Edith wants to know my thought on female rappers. Yeah, so first of all, can I also add a third to, and I said like that, like really crucial for the very beginning of hip hop, Run DMC and LL Cool J, almost as important, Salt and Peppa. Salt and Peppa are still some of my favorite female rappers. Salt and Peppa were really, really good, and they were really good, better than almost any, like the verbal complexity in Salt and Peppa's early raps is better than most of the men. Better than Run DMC, for sure. Run DMC, again, they sort of started the style, but, you know, they have the like, you know, sort of linguistic subtlety of, you know, kind of banging two sticks together, you know, simple monosyllabic rhymes coming on beat 4 of every measure. You know, it's they're important, but their early work especially is not real interesting from a poetic standpoint. LL Cool J's first album, Radio, was much better in that way. But Salt and Peppa, their early work was much cooler, much quicker than the rest. So they're where I would begin. Queen Latifah, I do like Queen Latifah. Lil' Kim I did not like Lil' Kim at first. It was too much just like, I'm going for shock value, and too little of verbal interest. But actually, she's kind of gotten better. I've gotten up to Lil' Kim's like 5th or 6th album now, and I was liking her later stuff much better than her earlier stuff. I haven't gotten up to Nicki Minaj yet. She was later. But yeah. Oh, sorry, studio album versus like compilation albums and stuff. And there's like I just like focus on studio albums because that's sort of like the full presentation of their work. And I you know, I know that this means I'm like missing like some randomly released singles and such. Boy, where is the yarrow? It's like a mystery. I can't like get even up to where that orange circle is. I'm like skirting all around it. I'm looking for the hidden valley in which the yarrow lives. Oh, is this it? Is this the hidden yarrow valley? There it is! Okay, the hidden Yarrow Valley. How exciting! Oh, man. When she told me to collect yarrow, she could have been like, but be warned, it only grows within this one sheltered valley in the, on the slopes of this one majestic hill or whatever. Okay. All right. We've got the yarrow. All right. That's... Oh, no. I need more of them. I need 6, not 4. Hang on. Where's the rest of this? I'll pass some by. All right. Here we go. This is excellent. Okay. Catriona says, I heard a teacher once say that if 19th century people heard about our computers and such, that makes writing easy, that they think we must all write lots of poetry because that's what they do. Do I agree with that? Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, perhaps they would think that, like, so, I mean, whoa, that didn't take, oh, there it is. Oh, a Grimm appeared out of nowhere, but I'm going to just, we're going to agree to disagree, me and that Grimm. I still need a few cats, though, don't I? Yes, I do. All right, so now I'm going to make my way back hunting cats along the way. Okay. So it is certainly true that in the 19th century, poetry was still considered sort of the pinnacle of literary achievement. So they would certainly have assumed that if lots of people are writing, that, if like basically if everybody, had like the leisure and ability to write, that like surely, many of us would, would be writing poetry. The status of poetry was very, very different, of course. But am I going vaguely in the right direction? No, this is the cave up there, right? Yeah, I'm really not. Can I make it through up here? Well, we'll see. I've got cats to hunt anyway, so we'll see what we find. I'm not sure though. The thing that I'm least certain about, Catriona, in that kind of configuration of things, is the relationship with computers and the ease of writing. Because if anything, I would think that novels would be easier to write, like the difference that it would make. Writing poetry by hand is not so very much harder than writing poetry on a computer. I mean, like, maybe a little bit, but not that much. Like, in fact, if I were writing poetry, I would totally not write it on a computer. I would totally still write it by hand. Because, there's not a lot of volume, and you're going to be, going, going and, probably making revisions and jotting stuff down and everything. Whereas, like, a novel, that's the thing to me. Like, writing a longer work is where a computer makes it so much easier, because, to be able to have your whole manuscript portable and changeable, and not have to like totally rewrite everything if you want to make some changes, and not having to worry about losing the manuscript, and being able to send it to somebody to read without letting the unique manuscript out of your hands. Like, these are the things where, like, the computers make it much, 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 much easier. So yeah, to me, it would seem that that's really the place where like modern word processing would have a sort of impact. Whereas, again, in the composition of poetry, it might be a kind of advantage, but I think a much less distinct advantage. Okay, right. This is the hill where the word steeping appears, so I must be in the right place. Which means turn right and look up for the cave that you can't see. Okay. Cool. All right. All right. Ethild, I think I'm highlighting you, which is a great sign.
How could we possibly survive
Still
this?
working. Good. Did you not hear me? I said we don't need your help. The women of Byre Tor are warm pelts. I have still bloody uncured pelts here. That's right. No use letting these go to waste. Thank you, Ethild. You guys are... I'm not trying to take anything away from your heroism because you're awesome. You really are. Yarrow in the snow. Found some.
Saruman will
Very
pay
brown
for
and
the
brittle.
crimes
Not
of
much
the
life
White
left in
Hand.
these poor plants, but it's something. You can heal him, Caoflad. Don't give up, Aldstan.
It is a sad thing to watch.
Where is
your lands
Ronmelt?
die.
Wasn't she right there? Will not be long before he's gone. Oh, come on, Gryfflet. Where are you, my child? Stepchild, right? Or not stepchild, child-in-law.
I am afraid of what is happening to these lands.
Do you no longer see me, kind one? I am here. I am here. What do you wish to tell me? We have not left your side.
The White Wizard has taken
Aldstan
everything
speaks to
from us.
Ronmald in a fading voice. Dear girl, you have been a daughter to me ever since my son brought you home to us. I know you have not taken to our rough way of life. I know you do not keep many friends outside of my family. I beg you, for the sake of my grandchild, do not be alone. You must survive, and the child that grows in you must survive. My dear, you must learn to get along with the others. Good advice. Good advice. Okay, Ronmald, are you going to learn to play well with others?
These
At
are
the
desperate
dying wish
times
of your
for the
father-in-law?
Welshman.
I wish you would not leave me, but I will do my best. My child will make you a proud grandfather. Uh-oh. Silence from the Thane.
These lands were
His
once
breath slows
so
and he
fair.
grows still. The Thane of Byre Tor is dead, following his son to a wintry grave. Oh, man.
I am afraid of what is happening to
I've
these
done enough for
lands.
now. Please rest. Take some time to yourself. We will bury the Thane and begin to pick up the pieces. It is our turn to bear the burden of what befalls our lands. Go. Come back when you are rested. Okay. Right. Oh, man. Boy, but they brought a Forge Master with them? Wow. That was resourceful. Okay. All right, well, Gryfflet is going to go rest, which is good advice. As we're coming towards the end of our time. Sorry, I'm looking back to make sure I didn't miss... Belongsman was saying that the Redman Method Man album Blackout is one of the best rap albums. I haven't listened to that one, but I'm a big fan of both. Redman and Method Man are fantastic. Redman's first album, What the Album Is... Oh, man. That is one of my favorite albums ever. That is a really, really good album. His later stuff didn't rise to the same standard, I felt. But boy, his first album was memorable. And Method Man is excellent too. I'm a big fan of the first two Wu-Tang albums especially. That's it. No... Wait. Oh, I gotta find a place to rest. Oh, hang on. Let's do that. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I thought when she told me I should go get some rest, that just meant to come back later when I had completed other quests. Okay. All right. No, I'll actually do it. We'll find a rest. Ooh. Look at that. that? You can see the Cuthstan from here. Oh, that's fantastic. Right, so we're seeing right across the limelight. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, I'm so glad I got sent up this way. Let's see if I can find my resting spot. Let's see if Gryfflet can find his happy place. Belongsbone says Weird Al's Off the Deep End is one of my favorite albums. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure which one is my favorite Weird Al album. But, I mean, Weird Al is just one of the greatest musical geniuses of the 20th century. I mean, there's just no question. A thinking spot. Nice. A Winnie the Pooh reference. Fantastic. Hang on. Before I think, I'm going to look here. All right, there's the Cuthstan. So this is, I thought the limelight was beyond that, but no. So this is actually the limelight, like the valley down there. Okay. Right, so you can probably almost see what's it called? The other place. Why do I forget? I always forget this. Why do I always forget this? Stangard, of course. Man, what is wrong with me? Yeah, Stangard. You can almost see Stangard from here. Not quite, but it must be right off. Are those Malorns? Can we almost see Lorien from here? Wow. That is super cool. Yeah, those are Malorns. Right? Interesting. All right, hang on. Let me use my thinking spot. Whoa! I look out at the green hills of the great river untouched by Núrzum, and you are filled with overwhelming grief and anger at the plight of wildermore. Whoa, and I'm joined by lots of dead folks. We've got Wilnoth, Garnoth, Garfirth, Edsig. Oh, man. The sound of women's voices below. Like, that was like the Reeves whole family. I got women's voices below. I want to see if I can find a vantage point from which I can see Stangard. Weird Al is 61 years old today. Just saw him in concert last year for the first time in his Strings Attached tour. Crossing off my bucket list, see Weird Al in concert, finally. After being a Weird Al fan since 1987 or so. Straight Outta Linwood is a pretty good album. Straight Outta Linwood is a very good album. I was excited because I just in my rap listening, I just recently, a couple weeks ago, got to Chamillionaire's first album. Chamillionaire, I think is how he pronounces it. With Ridin' Dirty on it. And of course, I had to go and listen to White and Nerdy, which is just amazing. All right, hang on. Oh, there they are. Found them. Hey, refugees. Look at that. Don't mess with them. Look, she's got... I love her, like, attack position and the bow in her hand and this, like, quite quiet beatific smile on her face. It's really good. But anyway, yeah, White and Nerdy is just amazing. I will confess, I'm not a big fan of the parody that Weird Al did of Eminem's Lose Yourself. It's disappointing. But White and Nerdy... absolutely top shelf. Just incredible.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
Don't you come any closer. Stay back. The woman relaxes when she realizes you are not an enemy. Yes, we escaped Beertor. We make north across the river into Earlsmead. There are others that went towards the Balewood. Madness. And others that went with the Thane's family who are pursued by Orcs. We believe this is the safest way. Okay. But maybe you could come and join others. Can you even cross the limb light up here? I don't know. But anyway, okay. All right. But I should go. So I'm going to hang out here with the Byre Tor refugees and help to defend them. And we will take off until next time. So thank you guys for joining me today. Lots of... oh, hang on. We're being attacked by a snow grim. I got to defend the ladies. Or maybe they're going to defend me. Maybe the Gryfflet's going to get killed again. Whoa! Go! Knocked back! Oh no, Gryfflet is going to get killed again. Hang on a second. Yeah. Okay. And with that, on that fine note, we will end the stream today. So thank you very much, everybody. I will see you guys next week. Have a good week, and I'll be back next week for more adventures with Gryfflet. Thanks, everybody. Bye now. Thanks for joining in on my rambles around Standing Stone's brilliant digital adaptation of Tolkien's world. If you enjoy these adventures, please consider supporting this and other entertaining educational programming by donating at signumuniversity.org/fund.